Greetings, YouTube. You are probably shocked at seeing the headline, the thumbnail of this video, because if you've been following my channel, you know that ever since the featured 6-star hero, really the featured and the basic 6-star hero came out, I said that I would never open one of these crystals until there were at least 2 God tier champs in the crystal. And the first iteration of this was certainly not the case. But, and there is a big but involved in this. In the last week, we have seen the newest BS in the game, otherwise known as Alliance War, Infinity War Iron Man, Node 38. And ever since that inclusion, basically the game has come out and said, hey, you can beat this guy pretty easy, you can turn off the auto block, you just need Killmonger. Well, that's all fine and good, except I would imagine at least 90% of the MCOC community, including myself, does not own even a 4-star Killmonger. And on top of that, no matter how you feel about my True Bay Quake in the science class, it's pretty much universally recognized right now that Void is worthy of what we call the God tier in MCOC. And I truly believe because of Killmonger's utility with this new Infinity War Iron Man, along with all of his other awesome skills, he too is very worthy of God tier consideration, especially when you consider his utility. So, according to my own logic, we now have 2 God tier champs in the featured 6-star hero crystal. And on top of that, we don't have an old balls Logan, and we don't have Satan herself, Kamala Khan. There's really only 2 champions in this whole crystal that would cause me major depression. Juggernaut, even though I still love him because he helped me get through the collector the first time I played him in 5.2, but Unduped pretty much just sucks. And even though Alliance War defense, I hate fighting him, I just hate King Groot. I hate King Groot. I hate fighting with him. All in all, not a champion I love. But even though that's only an 8.4% chance to get a God tier champ, and yes, that's a 91.6% chance to get somebody besides either Void or Killmonger, there's some great champs in here besides that I would love as misses. Hela, Sentinel. I'd love a 6-star Hawkeye, one of the most underrated champs in the game. Yondu, Drax, Guillotine, another highly underrated. I even think Beast has some utility. And then, of course, since Luke Cage is buff, you've got Angela, high demigod tier. Someone like Cable, who I still hate to fight as well. And I know I'm probably in the minority for this, but Iron Fist? I don't mind fighting with the 6-star Iron Fist. And Kingpin, Mr. Fatty, Mr. Pretends like you're a stripper when he throws down the money on a special 3, I think that'd be pretty cool. So really just not Juggernaut or King Groot. And then last, as I see his name pop up at the end of this, Green Goblin. You want to talk about a champion, even with Blade, that can be really tough to fight if you don't have your game on. And as a 6-star, put him down on defense and watch those kills rack up. So here we go. I am not going to press this once, I'm going to press this twice. And I am going to let these spin out. And I never thought I would be in this position. But I also want to say that I've been slightly disappointed with the new batch. Corvus and Proxima are both solid, but I don't think God tier yet. And same with the new Iron Man, and the same with the new Cap. Okay. Man, look at that red... Look at that red origami thing. That thing, you talk about shaping up to be a weird-looking crystal. All right, here we go. I would say I'm nervous, but I love my 5-star roster so much that I really don't feel like there's a lot of pressure. It's not like if I don't get this, I'm not going to have a good roster. But in general, I just want to be excited about at least one of these 2. If I get someone amazing in this first one, like a Void, that takes all the pressure off. But either way, thank you for joining me in this journey. I do feel my heart pounding pretty fast, which is a weird thing to say about a mobile video game. But this is, 3 months, 4 months worth of saving up for shards. Anything but King Groot or Juggernaut. And I realized I just spoke it into existence. And so normally that's when Kabam, through my iPad and my computer monitor, makes the worst case scenario happen. But just this one time, Kabam, please. Anyone but those 2. I'd love a Nebula. All right, here we go. Sentinel, Iron Fist, Hawkeye, Kingpin, Storm. Okay. That's definitely a miss. Definitely not somebody worthy of the featured. But Storm, Specially Awakened, high value champion in the damage category. But we still have one more shot. And it wasn't King Groot or Juggernaut, so I can't complain about that. If we got Storm a second time, even though for arena points that would kind of suck, heck, that'd be a really powerful champion. I'd probably do some really heavy damage with her in that regard. But really looking for one of those two god tier, Void or Killmonger. I love how it's currently lagging on Kingpin, who still looks like a boss, even with his really blank stare. Yondu's going around a whole bunch. Maybe this is a 6-star Yondu opportunity. Another champion that even though you're wasting that 5k shards, I wouldn't mind having. But you really want to justify that extra 5k with something that's not something you can pull in the 10k basic, obviously. And my luck with the 5-star basic was pretty much what we've seen so far with the 6-star basic. All right, here we go. It's stopping. Hi, Sentinel. Iron Fist, Jug, Sentinel, Void, Guillotine. Oh my god, that was painful. Did the Analyzer get Drax as well? I think he did. Man, that was painful. Void for just a brief moment. I know it spun 2 more times, but for those of you who think that having a successful YouTube channel somehow means you get better luck, my channel, especially in these big major openings, is usually here to remind you that that is not the case. And this is one of those really big openings where, well, once again, it's not the case. I love Drax, and I think Storm, Especially Awakened, has some power too. I don't think these are bad champions to pull by any means. I'm not depressed, but obviously I'm not elated either. It's somewhere in the middle. It's like showing up to prom and not getting to dance with the prom queen, but also not going home with zero experience to utilize in the future of the dating world, if you will. So these are my 2 pulls. I tried. I definitely am thankful that I tried, and I will use both of these mainly now for arena fodder. But in general, if you are on the fence of going for either this 6-star feature or the next one, I do believe it is worth going for this time now that we know how amazing, really amazingly valuable Killmonger is against the new Iron Man. So thanks for watching, YouTube. If you feel bad for me right now, which hopefully a lot of you do, I would always appreciate the pity like, or if you haven't subscribed, certainly the pity subscribe. I'll do my best to earn your trust in the future with more great content. But yeah, Storm and Drax just kind of in the middle. Not something that I will be, drinking heavily after, but not also something that I will drinking heavily in celebration after as well. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Good luck in all of your pulls in the game.